Hey everyone, welcome to my Monty Ollie channel, which is, the home of trucking, religious deconversion, and all things weird. Today's weird episode features my new friend, Ashley, who is runs her YouTube channel is called Husband Wife Outdoor Life,
Yep.
and I'm going to link to it in the description below. But she is my new best friend in many ways because I've been planning a backpacking trip to Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore for the last 6 months, and everything I learned from her.
Yep.
So I've been watching her channel religiously, and she taught me everything I needed to know. So how did you get into backcountry camping, I guess?
It'd probably be my parents. We,
Yeah.
started as kids, both me and my sister, and
Grew up that way. So when you were little kids, you went backcountry camping?
Pretty much,
You
yeah.
were that kid?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I grew up in a family where my parents went on their honeymoon for the afternoon to Niagara Falls, drove home, and then stayed.
Okay.
They still live in that house.
Yeah.
We never traveled as kids.
See, yeah, our parents got us outside all the time. I mean,
So your Facebook, I happen to be friends with you on Facebook, you're like, every picture I see of you, you're in hip waders and ice fishing, and you're just that outdoorsy person.
yeah, I prefer to be outside. I don't care if it's negative 10 degrees outside or 110. I'm outside. Yeah.
Okay, I can't do the 110. So what made you start the channel, Husband Wife Outdoor Life? Like, what made you want to start sharing your extensive knowledge with people?
I think it started, we just kind of wanted to show my parents,
No way.
yeah, kind of what we were doing.
Like just
you
your
know?
travels.
Yeah, just kind
like
of
a travel vlog or
share with
whatever.
them and Matt's parents, and be like, hey, it's not that weird. Like it's
This is what we do.
Yeah, this is kind of cool, and it just kind of evolved from there.
Because your videos, I haven't maybe gone way back to watch the originals. A lot of their videos are sets, like there are series videos where like they did Isle Royal, which is an island in Lake Superior,
Yep.
and they hiked it end to end. First they had to float plane in, so it's like a 10-part series.
Yeah.
And you can watch them. Actually, you can watch like the videos in advance where they're prepping their food and prepping, and then she'll very kindly explain the details of weighing things per gram and how she. So one of the things, for instance, that I learned on this trip, which I'm immensely grateful, is to spray all of these clothes with something called
Permethrin.
permethrin.
Yeah.
I would have not known that if not for her.
Yeah.
So, what made you start doing instructional videos as opposed to just family vlogs?
Well, I think the channel just kind of evolved, like you said, Isle Royal. The trip you mentioned was our 10-day series. Prior to that, we did a 6-day series in Isle Royal.
I did what? So it was
And
a year prior.
that one like blew up. People
Oh, no way.
loved
It
it.
went viral.
Yeah, it went crazy, and we got a lot of feedback that people like to see what we're doing at camp, and asked a lot of really good
I love
questions.
it. Yeah.
So we're like, instead of answering 150 comments with the
Yes.
same thing, let's just start making some videos that kind of explain it.
She and Matt are super good at like if you ask a question in the comments of even a 3-year-old video, they'll reply. They'll answer you.
Yeah.
So I also met you. I met you on the Homemade Wanderlust backpacking forum group on Facebook,
Yep.
which was started by Dixie, a long distance backpacker. I was just asking, I'm thinking of doing Michigan. She's a Michigander, so she said, she piped up with all the, yes, try this. Is it good for beginners? Yes. So you think Pictured Rocks is good for beginners?
Absolutely.
So we're beginners, and I kind of agree. It's
Yeah.
rough. My friend Renee, who's with me, has never backpacked.
Yeah.
We're having a bit
Which
of
is
a rough
awesome.
go. Yeah, it is awesome.
That's exciting. Like your
It
first
is.
trip. How cool is that?
I know. And how did Matt grow up in a backpacking family?
I
or in
mean,
an
he
outdoorsy
was like
family?
Boy Scouts,
Oh, that's
and
right,
stuff.
that's right.
So
You
they
told
did
me.
a lot of camping like that. So he was a little bit outdoorsy, but he had kind of gotten out of it when I started dating him, and then we together just kind of got back into it.
Into it.
Yeah.
And do you like? Okay, so last night we happened to camp together at the same last night. Some people wandered up and went, "Oh my God, your husband wife outdoor life." Does that freak you out?
A little bit.
So you're moderately YouTube famous.
Yeah, the first time it happened, it was a little bit freaky, and we were like, "Oh, hey, you know who we are?" Like,
I push their channel constantly because I think it's just really good material and really informative stuff, and it's just funny. And you guys are very good. Like you're very charismatic on the camera. You're not like, oh, and then you do that. Okay.
We cut all that out.
No, yes, you're good editors. So tonight, of course, we're at a campground with no thunderbox, which is to say, at some point I might have to go to the loo in the woods for the first time in my life. And I learned everything I need to know, which I have yet to put in practice from her. So check out, I will put a link below to her, what was the video called?
Well, it's how to
Poop in the woods? Okay,
yeah.
I wasn't sure if you used like asterisks or something.
Yeah.
I'll keep you posted on that.
Yeah.
Anything else we should mention before we go?
I mean, if you have questions about backpacking, or if you'd like to see a video done, either by Joe or myself,
Yeah.
Just put it in the comments, you know. We're always looking for new ideas and trying to figure out what people want to know.
Yeah.
And, you know, 'cause sometimes we assume people know things.
We had this conversation
Yeah.
this morning when I said the term pack it out is not actually English. Only backpackers know that term. It means take your garbage, take your sometimes like, you know, dirty maxi pad, whatever, and you need to take that with you in your backpack to the next time you reach a garbage can,
Right.
which may not be for several days. So
Right.
that's called packing it out. We had that conversation this morning. Also, can I ask you, at what point did you switch to, because I should turn the camera and show you, they've got some super amazing ultralight gear, the Z packs. I mean, really expensive, but really high quality. And like you do take it from someone who's sleeping in a $50 tent tonight. You do get what you pay for. Did you start off with crappier gear, or did you?
Absolutely, yeah. Our first tent, I think, was together. Our first tent was a Kelty Grand Mesa, which is a great tent. I mean, we had really no complaints with it, other than the fact that it's heavy, that it's not DCF or carbon fiber, and it had a single front entry door, which for two people is hard.
So the first time I ever backpack camped was with my friend Christine in Algonquin, and with one door, the person at the back has to crawl over the person to pee in the middle of the night. And that gets frustrating.
There was a lot
At least
of
they're a
crawling.
married couple, and at least maybe it's not that annoying. But and you guys also do, because they're super lightweight. I think she clocked in at 21 pounds. Yeah, including food.
Food and water.
And water, 21 pounds. I'm at 25 pounds without water.
Yeah.
Renee's at 42, if that gives you any idea. She's half Renee's weight on her back.
Yeah.
But you guys do share a tent. You do share a stove.
Yeah.
You buy the meals for two, so that it's kind of can get good.
The tent's bigger,
Camping.
you know, but you know.
Do you ever feel? Here's a question for you. Do you ever feel like you should hike your own hike and he should hike his own hike? Like you should separate in case?
I mean, we had this conversation actually when we started, like, you know, because a lot of recommendations online are to carry your own stuff. You know, if you ever got separated, you'd want to have, you know, I mean, what if Matt has the tent and I have the stove and he has the fuel can? Like, neither of us can do anything without each other.
That's what. So when Renee and I planned this trip, I said, "Dude, you have to be self-sufficient. I can't expect, you know, because she might." And as it turns out, Renee hikes a lot faster than I do because I break a lot. So I really feel like I would be scared to be reliant on somebody with the tent in their backpack.
Right. I mean, our pace is very similar to each other.
Did you discover that later in life? Or?
Well, he tends to be a little bit faster than me, but we're pretty close.
Yeah.
So what he does is he hikes behind me.
Would you ever hike with friends like other than him?
Oh, absolutely.
And would you do? You would obviously hike your own hike in that case.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I don't share gear if I'm going with friends. I'll bring my own. Yeah.
So the plan, anyway, we're day 2 on. We're each on our individual 5-day excursions. The 4th day of this trip, it's my birthday, and Ashley's is the day after. So I'm August 1st. She's August 2nd.
Yeah.
The plan is to have a party at one of the campsites. I don't know that I'm going to make it. We're taking it day
You're
by
gonna
day.
make it. Not
You're
worried.
so blissfully optimistic.
Not worried.
It is an 18-kilometer day that day. So we'll just wait and see. But hopefully you'll see us again on our birthday video. Maybe we'll make another one
Absolutely,
celebrating
yeah.
having a tree. Thank you so much for letting me interview you. I
No
really
problem.
appreciate it.
No problem.